What's up, guys? This is Crypto with James talking to you today about getting into crypto, getting started. There are a lot of people that take too long to get into this market, and I get it from fundamentally from a difficulty factor, right? I heard about Bitcoin early on when it was like $10, and I didn't get into the market then because it seemed overly complicated. And what I did was I started looking at it. Now, fundamentally, there are a couple of options for getting into crypto. Your first is that you put in the phrase is 10,000 hours. That's how you learn to, I wouldn't say become a master at something, but that's your base level for getting into something and gaining a really solid understanding. So you can dive into blockchain. You dive into layer ones, DAG networks, everything else, DeFi, all these sectors. You can gain a true understanding. You can then learn about economics and understand the token economics of everything. And that is a solid shell. It's time consuming. So if you are working a 9 to 5, that is going to be putting in a lot of hours. But let's make no mistake about it, guys. It's worth it. It's worth it. The payoff in crypto is greater than any other market in the world, and probably will be greater than any other market that occurs in our lifetime. Right now, coins left, right, and center keep gaining in value. And over the course of the next 10, 20 years, this market is only going to rise. So getting in and starting to gain your understanding is key. However, if you don't have the time, then you've got another option. You can come check out Copy My Crypto. That is my site where I share my investments. Now, if you're unfamiliar with me or my site or my YouTube channel, right, then I'll tell you a few bits and bobs. So I've been in this market now for around about 6 years. Started the YouTube channel about a year and a half, 2 years ago now. I listed immediately the first sort of 26 coins or so that I thought would have great gains during this cycle. Now, you bear in mind, of the 26 here, if you invested $100 into each one of these, you'd have over 59 grand in profit right now. And you can see Phantom leads the way massively. And that's not a coincidence. I did a whole Udemy course released about Phantom. I said it'd be the #1 investment for the year. Said it would 100x. So 50x was guaranteed. 100x, I said likely. It's ended up doing, right now it's up 430 times. And, at one point it was up nearly 700 times. So $100 into that would have been 70 grand. $1,000 into that would have been 700 grand. That's a house. That's 2 houses. That's 3 houses. Right? There is an incredible opportunity in the market to make really, really good money. And I can share that with you because all I do on Copy My Crypto is tell you exactly what I'm buying and exactly what I'm selling. And fundamentally, what it is it avoids you putting in the time and that 10,000 hours. And you can do it, like I said, but it's going to take a minute. 10,000 hours, right? So the beauty of this situation is literally because I share everything I'm doing, we've got nearly 1,400 members now that are completely new to investing. Haven't invested in the stock market, have never invested in crypto. So I share with them tutorial videos in terms of how to get started, step-by-step guides. And then all they have to do is follow them. And then they can match exactly the investments that I make. And 2021 was fantastic. We saw huge, huge growth in all the biggest coins that were in the holdings. We saw quick flips where coins 3x, 6x, 8x, we have one at 12x, right? Like within really short spaces of time. And the opportunities within this market are great, but every day you don't enter the market is a day that profit is lost. Look at today, biggest gainers. I can see right there, that one's 21x, that one's 6x, that one's 5x. They look like memes, I don't care. Just if it makes a profit, who cares? The goal within crypto is to make enough money to retire, and ideally retire young. People get annoyed and envious seeing 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds that retire because they got lucky with an investment. Did they get lucky, or did they actually just put in their hours? Did they just dive into the market? What we know about teenagers, they're impulsive, right? They get into they decide to do something, they do it. But you know what? They didn't miss out on opportunities to make profits. And that delay is what makes people miss. Like I said, with Copy My Crypto, it's me sharing exactly what I'm in. I've got more than my 10th. I've got my 100,000 hours in at this point. And I can share everything I'm doing. It's like if you've got your mate that's telling you how to flip houses, and he just gives you he's got his arm around you telling you exactly how to do it. Buy this house, fix this bedroom, sort out the windows in the house, and you'll be able to flip it for 20k. If your mate's been doing it for years and has been successful, you do exactly what he says. It's the same principle. But I recommend, if you guys haven't, check the site, see the success stories, see the videos where I talk about Phantom being the best investment for the year. When I talk about the spreadsheet as well. These gains are not by coincidence. I put my hours in and I figure out what's next. So if you want to avoid putting your hours in and you want to make the gains, click the link in the description and check it out. And I hope you join our 1,400 or so members soon. All right, take care. Bye-bye.